A Great Ball. Okay, well, we have plenty of those, so I don't know why I got super excited to say that. It's just like, holy crap, a Great Ball? Those are the rarest things on the planet. Master Ball. Okay, well, thanks, game, but those... I don't care about a Master Ball. A Great Ball is where it's at. Hey guys, it's Informant again. Welcome back to another episode of the HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. If you missed in the last episode, we made it to the Lake of Rage, and we got our randomized shiny Gyarados, which, spoilers, as you can see on the screen, is shiny Zangoose. We got tons of encounters. I think there were 5, maybe 6 encounters, including the Zangoose. If you wanted to check out all the encounters we got in the last episode, and all the awesome battles we had, make sure you go check it out. But for this episode, as you can see, I have the Zangoose on my team, and if you did make it to the end of the last episode, I did mention that I was trying to decide whether I wanted to keep Steelix on the team, or replace it with the shiny Zangoose. Now the reason for that is because we have Donphan. Donphan is a rock ground type, while Steelix is a steel ground type. It hasn't learned any steel type moves, and all it's learned is rock type moves, and you know, it's a better option to have Donphan for that, because Donphan, well, I wouldn't say necessarily for defense, but I've enjoyed having Donphan on the team more. I've used it more than Steelix. So Zangoose is a pretty useful team member to have on the team. And I'll show you, well, we're going to get into the team recap now. So here's the team recap. So starting off with Zangoose, it has Slash, Crush, Claw, Air Slash, and Sucker Punch. So that makes this, makes Zangoose, also known as Sadie, our flying type user. Like, it has flying type moves to use. We didn't have that before. We haven't had that since Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd unfortunately died, if you remember. Speaking of which, in the last episode, or maybe the episode before that, I think it was the last episode, I used Farfetch'd even though it was dead to use Fly. But since we caught Tropius in the last episode, that's our Fly Pokemon now, so that's what we have. But, Slash and Crush Claw will definitely be useful, and having Sucker Punch will also be useful for the Dark type aspect. Next we have Retro Mini-Me, the Snover, which evolves in 4 levels, has Ice Shard, Icy Wind, Wood Hammer, and Razor Leaf. Mark the Machamp with Wake Up Slap, Vital Throw, Seismic Toss, and Submission. Olga the Hypno with Headbutt, Psybeam, Psych Up, and Hypnosis. Tails the Float Cell with Shockwave, Sonic Boom, Crunch, and Surf. And last but not least, Rye the Donphan with Slam, Takedown, Assurance, and Rollout. So if you guys are excited for this episode, make sure you smash the like button, answer the question of the day down below. I got a little bit ahead of myself, as I always do on this channel. And let's get right into it. So you may be wondering why I'm back in the cave here, and it's because, if you recall, I was trying to find a way to get a water encounter, and I finally found it. So we're going to be getting our water encounter for Mount Mortar, and hopefully it's a good one. I have not seen any of them yet. I wanted to make sure I was completely blind to them as always, so whatever we get I can react to with you guys. If we actually get something, of course. It's been a while since we went fishing. We usually do surfing now, but landed a Pokemon. Alright, let's see what it is. Hopefully something good. Something spicy. It's a Kakuna. Alright, well, I assure you guys it's more likely that there's better encounters here. I mean, just to remind you, we have the Old Rod, so this is basically Magikarp for this route. But we're going to try a Great Ball. Hopefully that catches it right away. A Beedrill would be an interesting choice to have on the team, but I'm just going to say right now that that's not going to be an option for us. We have plenty of Pokemon in line. We've almost filled up the first box, which, if you're familiar with my content, then you know that we've never filled a box with encounters before. It's not because Pokemon die, it's because we don't get enough encounters, but we've caught almost every encounter in this game so far, which is something I don't usually do. I usually fail a lot of them. If you missed yesterday's episode of Ultra Moon, you should check that out. I believe we got 4 and maybe 5 encounters in that episode, and I only caught 2 of them, so just for example, make sure you can check out the last episode if you want. Alright, Kakuna. I'm gonna name this, this is a reference to Pokemon Rusty, if you've seen it. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you except for the fact that this is a reference to how he got a Kakuna as his first Pokemon. He named it Pikachu because he looks up to Red as a trainer to, like, follow the path of, so I named it Pikachu. If you've seen Pokemon Rusty, let me know in the comments below. I love that series. I've seen it like 3 times over. And recently, Patter's uploaded his full compilation of him reacting to every episode of Pokemon Rusty's. So, his reaction was basically just any normal reaction, but it was still pretty funny to watch. Because it was his first time watching it. Alright, now we're back to Mahogany Town. Just gonna let you guys know, I accidentally walked into this house, well, because I was speeding up. So we already did the cutscene with Lance, but I'm sure you guys won't miss that. So we're gonna wanna just go into Team Rocket HQ, and hopefully this... I know there's the puzzle that's like really confusing with pressing certain buttons. I don't remember if that's in HeartGold and Soul Silver or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is, so I'm not gonna say I hope it's not, because I'm pretty sure it is. Hello, Electivire. Hopefully this Electivire isn't much of a threat. I mean, we haven't had ground-type moves on our team this entire time, so... Alright, it's planning on attacking, that's good. We are like double its levels, so we should be good for the time being. Hopefully, most, if not all, of these Team Rocket Grunts Pokemon are around that level, because that would make it really easy for us. We'll switch out to Mark. Mark hasn't gotten that much attention since he got put on the team. And Sneasel's a dark ice type, so it should be 4 times effective. Malcolm in the middle, taking care of the Weaviles. I'm hoping that we battle enough grunts where our well, I got the experience share, I should mention that, because you get the experience share in this game, by trading Mr. Pokemon, Red Scale for it. I should actually put that on a Pokemon, I just don't know. Probably Snover. That would make sense, because that's the only Pokemon on our team that can evolve still, and I'd really like for that to happen soon. But each of these statues makes you battle 2 grunts, so we'll have to wait until after this battle. He's got 3 Pokemon, starting off with a Latias, so yeah, I really appreciate that, dude. We don't have a Dragon type or an Ice type.
Whoa, I'm gonna have to stop myself right there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a cringe fest going on right now. When recording this, my brain was kind of dead from school because I literally just got out of school, so if you're wondering why I make a few mistakes like this throughout the episode, just know it's because of that. Yes, I was fully aware we had Snover on the team, which means we have an Ice type on the team, so don't worry too much about that. Alright, get back to the episode.
But we do... It is Psychic type, so hopefully it attacks, because I'm going to use Sucker Punch. Alright, it was going to attack, so... Destroyed. I'm sure we would have killed it with Sucker Punch even if it wasn't super effective. Sucker Punch is a really good move, and we are double the levels of these Pokemon. Actually, more than double. Zangoose. Why am I just trying to remember what Zangoose is? We're literally using Zangoose right now. I'm kind of silly, but it's not shiny. Ours is the shiny one. It's red versus blue. Crush Claw. Let's destroy this thing in 1 hit. I was like, what's a Zangoose? Big brain moment. I don't think I recall what that Pokemon looks like. Have we seen it recently? No. I don't know. I just got out of school, so I'm kind of, you know, trying to get back into the swing of actually using my brain for other things other than school, so... Trying to remember a Pokemon even if it's literally on your screen is a major issue. I tried to use Sucker Punch, but thank goodness I didn't, because... Aber actually can't learn any physical moves, so if I had used Sucker Punch, I would have looked really stupid. So thank you for once the controller drift saved me. I could have saved myself from, you know, making myself, like, I was gonna make you guys think that I wasn't gonna do something stupid like that, but, you know, I had to announce it to the whole world. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna give this to Snover. I don't know how often we'll be using Snover. We actually haven't used Snover in a while. But here's to hoping it gets to level 40 soon. We can turn off the buttons so we don't have to be forced to battle any grunts afterwards, but yeah, I'll probably just do that. I know it would be plenty of experience for Snover and everybody else on the team, but, you know, what the heck. It's probably better just to give us the opportunity to do other things during this episode, so I'll just turn it off. Starting out with an Alakazam, maybe we'll see a Kadabra in this episode too, since we're seeing the whole evolutionary line. Well, Kadabra can learn more than Teleport, so it did not use it that time, and it used Disable, so that basically just ruins everything for us. Maybe it even knew that we had Sucker Punch. What do you got next, Esteban? Man, if you're familiar with my channel, can we have a moment of silence for earlier when I said we didn't have ice types when battling Latias, and we literally have an ice type that I've been praising for the whole episode, basically? I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. But yeah, if you're familiar with my content and stuff, you know that Esteban is a very common name for some reason with randomization. It's just like, it's Esteban, Wellington, even my own name has been seen many times. It's just crazy. It's like the Pokemon Company just put those names in there because they knew people would randomize the games, and they're just like, they're gonna see a lot of Esteban's Eevee. We'll switch out to Mark, because Mark is super effective against normal types. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter what we use against what. We could literally just keep Snover in, but, like, I guess I'll just show off my big brains and my knowledge of what's super effective against what by slapping the crap out of a dog with a four-armed, muscly man. Heck yeah, super effective. Who would have known? Because I did. 196 experience points. Oh boy, that's a lot. Is this a generation where experience share divides the total amount, or does everybody just get the same amount? Because I feel like maybe the experience share is a bad idea, but we just got a rare candy, so the next time that Snover levels up, we'll do that. Yes, we'll press the button. Haha. Now we can make through this place with ease. Yeah, it's a good idea for me to turn the statues off, because we're going to want to go other places, and I'm probably going to take forever at that puzzle I mentioned earlier, so it's better to not waste time by battling these stupid grunts. Wow, 2 rare candies in one area. That's pretty cool. That's a teleport. I'm guessing we're supposed to be going this way. That would make sense. Yep, because Lance is right there. What's up, Lance, my boy? And if you recall from this area, well, he just healed our Pokemon. What a nice guy. We get 2 static encounters, which they're probably just going to be the same, but Electrode, there's 2 Electrode. No, actually 3 of them. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's 3. So we'll have plenty of static encounters to choose from. It's in this area here, but we have to get the keys from grunts first. Is this one of them? I can't remember it. They give us a password so we can get into that ring. Artist Daniel's got a Jinx. Well, it's a good thing that we're going to be beating the crap out of this guy, because he's got the worst Pokemon of all time. Hopefully it plans on using our attack so we can immediately get rid of it. Yeah, let's go. Get out of here, Jinx. I don't want to see your ugly mug. I'm really thankful, with all the max adventures I've done, I'm super thankful that Jinx is not one I have gotten shiny. I know at some point, since I'm trying to get a shiny Dex in Sword and Shield, I'm going to have to hunt Jinx at some point, Smoochum, because, you know, obviously I'd have to do that if I'm going to fill in the whole Pokedex with shinies. But that's probably going to be just one that I hope gets done as quickly. If Arceus likes me enough, then he'll bless me with getting a hunt that was as quick as my Igglybuff hunt, my fastest hunt ever, with only 4 eggs. Maybe it'll make my first hunt where I get it on the first egg, because that still hasn't happened. I don't count like first encounter shinies, because those are not ones that I've hunted for. I've never hunted for a Pokemon and got it on the first try. But I have gotten first encounter shiny Pokemon, because they're random encounters. My first shiny ever was a random shiny Scraggy, so I've never tried for a shiny and gotten it on the first try. But I am very, very thankful that Igglybuff hunt didn't take very long, because the whole Jigglypuff line is kind of overwhelming. And people are kind of split by that. Some people are fine with like the altered pink and the green eyes, but for me, I'm just like, it's a mess shiny. I'm not saying necessarily that means that I will do the Jigglypuff line in the Fix Your Shiny series I do, but Maybe it'll happen at some point. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I'd probably have some pretty good ideas for altering those shinies. Oh boy, my dog's barking because he thinks that's a cool thing to do. Hopefully you guys don't hear that very much. I mean, like, you can't really hear it. Sometimes, you know, when I'm editing my videos and stuff, I can hear it in the background, but hopefully you guys don't hear it as much, because it is pretty distracting. To me, at least, when I'm trying to talk to you guys. A great ball. Okay, well, we have plenty of those, so I don't know why I got super excited to say that. It's just like, holy crap, a great ball? Those are the rarest things on the planet. Master Ball. Okay, well, thanks, game, but those... I don't care about a Master Ball. A Great Ball is where it's at. Hello, Scientist. I'm guessing the Scientist does battle me, but... because he's the Scientist that normally has a Ditto. Hello, Shinx. Unless I'm thinking of one of the Scientists from Red and Blue. I know that there's one Scientist that has a Ditto on their team in one of the games, when you're in a Team Rocket HQ. Cristiano, that's a familiar name on the channel too. Not as familiar, but we have seen plenty of Cristianos in our days. Super Potion, wow, a Super Potion, that's like the potion version of Great Balls. A potion? Well, that's just the Pokeball version of potions. We don't care about those. I'm kind of stupid. I was trying to avoid that. And he's got a Gible. So we're gonna have to switch out to Retro Mini. Gible Boy. At least Ice Shard is 4 times effective because it is a Dragon Ground type. So let's get the heck out of here. Unless I'm wrong about that, and Gible is not a ground type until it evolves into Gabite. And even then I may be wrong. Maybe it doesn't become a ground type until it evolves into Garchomp. But I'm pretty sure most pseudo-legendaries have both of their typings in their first forms. Obviously, Salamence is when it becomes flying type because it actually has wings. But Metagross is Steel, Psychic from the point that it's Beldum. Dragonite becomes flying type. Tyranitar, always dark ground type. The whole time. I already covered the Gen 3 ones. Still iffy about the Garchomp situation. That's the whole reason why I'm talking about this right now. Gen 5. Hydreigon is the Gen 5 one. Dark Dragon the whole time. Gen 6 is Goomy. Goodra is just pure Dragon type. It's the only pseudo-legendary to have its pure typing. Just having one typing. Gen 7... is Jangmo-O a fighting dragon type? I can search that up. That is definitely something I will search up. Jangmo-O. I hate having to put the dash. Thank you, Bulbagarden, for not showing me the type that it is, like you usually do. Okay. Yeah, it's just dragon, so... Como-O is when it becomes dragon fighting. I'm pretty sure. Hakmo-O seems like it would be a fighting type though, because that's when it becomes a biped instead of a quadruped. And has like long gorilla arms. And then Gen 8, Dreepy all the way through Dragapult is Dragon Ghost, so... Which, speaking of which, I'm really happy that they finally made a Dragon Ghost that isn't Giratina. I really love the Dreepy line. Hopefully at some point I can get a shiny one. Shiny Dragapult is one of my favorite shinies. I just don't have it. It's the only... Well, no, I'm not going to say that. Of course that's not true. Shiny Giratina is one of my favorite shinies and I don't have it. I'm planning on getting... hopefully I get it soon in Max Adventures. Because I'm really happy that there's an easier way to get shiny legendaries now. Alright. Still don't have that ground type super effectiveness. But I did say recently on Twitter that we haven't seen as much love from Rai recently, so we'll go ahead and use Rai. I could have switched out to Olga, but then again, it's just a Grimer. If it was a Muck, maybe I would switch out to Olga, but we need some good old love for Rai here, even if it is just for a Grimer. Take that, you Team Rocket grunt fool. Like the 50th one we fought. The password to the boss's room is Slowpoke Tail. Yeah, well, baby, I don't trust you. Did we already battle someone who already has a password? Because we have Slowpoke Tail, I know that's for certain. Okay, so we do have to get the other password first. I know that there's more stairs in this general direction right here. So we're gonna have to battle more people. That's a bunch of doo-doo dong-dong. But I expected it. Maybe this guy gives the password, or maybe someone downstairs. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. I'm trying to remember this as much as I can. Even though I've played Gen 2 so many times, it's been a while, so... Trying to remember every piece is not going to be as simple as you think. And Kada. Finally we can use Air Slash for something good. Take that, Artist Zoe, ya fool. Let's go downstairs. Wait, I didn't check to see if he had the password. Oh, he's talking about, Rick. This is a completely different room. This is where, Oh, is he gonna battle us again? Gosh darn it. Oh, he's not gonna battle us. He's just gonna push us. That is not very nice. I'm gonna call your dad. I know your dad's Giovanni, you know, the leader of the whole place the whole organization we're dealing with here, but come on. There needs to be some order around here. I'm gonna be like, hey, Giovanni, I know that we're battling right now, but can we call a truce so you can punish your incredibly annoying son? Thanks. Haha, Slowpoke Tail. That's what we call a gamer moment. You're not Giovanni. I'm calling the police. Oh, this is the weird old guy. Yeah, nice stance there, bro. You gotta admire how, in this generation, they actually took the time to actually make these admins their own characters rather than just, like, a simple admin design. Because in Gold and Silver and Crystal, they were just adult, basically like grunts. They looked like grunts without their hats and, like, taller, but in this game, they actually made them unique-looking characters. So I like how they did that. Mothim. Not gonna switch out. That's a bug type. Weak to flying. Still gotta decide if I like Mothim more than Wormadam still. Because I've never used a Mothim, but next I used Wormadam and I gained a lot of love for Wormadam through that series, so who knows. Yeah, Sadie. Sadie's been the MVP this whole episode. Another Weavile. Not really surprised about that. Get wake up slapped, gamer. Man, look at all these Ghost Riders. We had a Ghost Rider Alima in the episode of Ultra Moon from yesterday, and now we got Ghost Rider Jimmy here. I don't need your voice to unlock it. What's up, Murkrow? Could you tell, like, one of your Murkrow friends to be shiny in Pokemon Go for me? Alright. I don't think it left the room in, original Gold and Silver. Is it, like, going to unlock the door? I mean, that makes more sense. Because it actually sounds like the voice. Man, this is actually a lot of fun. It's having us chase it. Man, here we thought the Murkrow is being helpful to Team Rocket, but it's being helpful to us. Hail Giovanni! No, I think the Murkrow would be more like, Hail Giovanni! Sounds like Mrs. Fowl from Jimmy Neutron. Yo, what's up? The password is Hail Giovanni. Wow. Maybe if you say it one more time, it'll be like permanently implanted into my brain. Epic. Hey, his name's not Patrol, his name's Jimmy. He's a Ghost Rider. Professional Ghost Rider. Ariana Grande? She's got red hair, like in her Sam and Cat days. Or her victorious days, I should say. I mean, I just said Sam and Cat because, you know, that was the show where her name was actually in the name of the show. Ariana Grande, you're gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I don't need all this dialogue. Man, we've already dealt with so much dialogue in this game. Double battle with Lance. He's not going to have his Dragonite. You know, his Dragonites that shouldn't be Dragonites because they're not level 55 yet. Send out a Pseudo Widow. That's pretty epic, I guess. Well, we're going to use Air Slash on the Kricketot. Destroyed. Man. Got Rock Slide on the Ice type. Stunky. Uh-oh. Stunky. Got a Mantike. Man, I hate Mantike. Just because of how much trauma it's put me through from trying to capture it for Sword and Shield. When I was trying to capture all the Pokemon for Sword and Shield, for some reason Mantike took like 15 Pokeballs to capture, and that's way too many for a Pokemon like Mantike. Like, if it was a Dragapult or some pseudo-legendary or something like that, I'd understand, but like, a freaking Mantike? That just means that every legendary available in the Max Adventures is easier to capture than a Mantike. And I know it's just like, oh, that's unfair because it's 100% capture rate. It still counts. It's crazy that you can have an easier chance at catching a Giratina and one ball than a freaking Mantike. It's crazy, bro. Literally nothing we have is good against Steel because this is a gen where Steel resists Dark types. So I guess we'll just hope that Rock Slide pulls through and does not miss. Do not miss. Do not miss. We are depending on you to not miss. And it missed. That's why I started speeding it up, because I had a feeling. That time it didn't miss. Take that, Ghost Rider Mia. Be Ghost Riding with your friend Jimmy. Whoa, she just said he. Is she Michael Jackson? MJ, is that you? You thought it was Ariana Grande, but in reality it was Michael Jackson. Hee. Alright, let's see what those Electrodes are going to be. Because we only get one. So if they're all the same, we only get the first one. So it's a Venusaur! How many series are we going to have a Venusaur in, guys? Our current Grass type is an Ice type, so I'm fine with having a Abomasnow right now, but Venusaur is definitely a solid option for a future team member, so... well, the first thing we have to do is make sure we don't kill it. I think Slash is our best bet. Hopefully I'm right about that. And I was right about that. Thank God. I was about to say, like, I was wrong about that, but thankfully, I was right. And we're going to put it to sleep now with Hypnosis, so it's easier to capture. I don't think we have any Ultra Balls, so Great Balls are gonna work for us. Alright. I'll definitely take that. See, earlier this episode when I said that Great Balls were exciting, and I said in an exciting tone that we just got a Great Ball, yeah, it was for a good cause. Well, 2 out of 3 of the Venusaurs we've had so far we've named after supporters of the channel. But I think that since this series is less of naming Pokemon after supporters of the channel, for the first time, we're going to name a Venusaur capture, or Venusaur line capture, something original. So I'm going to name it Reptar, after Reptar from Rugrats. And thankfully it's male, so it works. So there we go. But we still have to deal with these other Electrodes. If they're Venusaurs, we'll be able to take care of them with Air Slash. It's actually Furret, which we already have. So that works. Alright, let's see what the last one is going to be. A Huntail! Okay. That would have been a solid option, but we do have plenty of water types already, so... I think Venusaur was the best one to get. Thankfully, I went to that one first. I mean, it was the first one, so I guess we got lucky for that reason. And he just gave us Whirlpool. So we'll be able to go to the Whirlpool Islands. Alright, thank you, Lance. Very cool. I'm thinking of the wrong Team Rocket base. The one in Goldenrod City is the one with the number things. Now I remember. Alright, so thankfully we don't have to deal with that this episode. But there is only a little bit of time... Oh, Lyra's calling us. Well, she's not calling us anymore. Alright, there's only a little bit time left in the episode, so I'm just going to say that this is the end. We're going to be battling Price in the next episode, so make sure you don't miss it. But that's going to do it for this episode, so smash the like button, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, ring that notification bell so you get notified about future episodes of this series and other videos on my channel. Answer the question that is down below. This is Inferno, I'm burning out, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.